Hello and welcome to The Last of Us Part 2, sequel to the first Last of Us that came out in 2013. I've played that game. Of course I've played it, else I wouldn't be playing the Part 2. I guess there are a few people that probably didn't play the first one. I highly recommend doing so if you haven't played the first one, because it's, I think, arguably one of the best games I've ever played and best games out there. I really love Naughty Dog, especially the Uncharted series, of course, Last of Us 1, all the way back to Jak and Daxter. I like those games very much as well. Not so much Crash Bandicoot, but that's way back. It's like 25 years ago. So yeah, I'm very excited to play this game because, like I said, the first one was brilliant. We've been waiting 7 years, and this game is getting very high praise, by the press at least. It's pretty much hated. If you can see, if you look at the Metacritic score, the user score is insanely low. I'm not sure why. I haven't researched the reason why it's rated so low. It's probably something. It has probably something to do with the characters or the story, but mainly I'm expecting a very cinematic, intense experience with Ellie. That's her name, right? I know virtually nothing about this game yet. I've seen some trailers, but mostly I've kept myself in the dark. So I'm going in completely blind. Played the first game, of course, and I still know a lot of that game. It's been 7 years, but I kind of know what happened in there still, but some refreshment would be nice. I don't think I've played the DLC with Ellie. So yeah, we'll just see. We'll start with this boat that's in the water. I think Joel comes back, right, in this game. But we're playing as Ellie mainly.
Story.
Yeah, I have a function on that actually reads out the text on the screen out loud, which is very weird. I haven't seen that ever in the game.
Options.
Like this. I'm going to change that right now because it's very obnoxious. Let me see. That's audio.
Audio effects.
Oh, that's annoying.
Range 0 to 100. Adjust the volume.
Oh God.
Center channel. Dynamic range. Mono audio front plus mono audio off. Combines left and right audio channels.
It actually reads
left
everything.
Right directional buttons.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Triangle
Shut up.
Button. Reset to front effect. Dialogue 100. Range audio.
Where do we change that?
Subtitles.
Subtitles, controls, audio, language.
Text. English. Change the translation prompts. Auto. On. Enables. Triangle button.
Speech.
English. Change
No.
the
Text.
English. Change the language of
That's just the language.
Audio. Subtitles.
Subtitles.
Story plus combat. Size. Large. Backnet. Nectar cup. Size.
No.
HUD.
HUD.
Default. HUD.
No.
Display. Brightness. Adjust video display.
Oh, this is horrible.
Dialogue.
It must be here somewhere.
Dynamic range. Auto. Medium. Wider dynamic ranges have more volume increase. Front effects. 100. Range. 0 to 100. Front. Plus channels. Audio.
Oh, where the shit is it? Accessibility?
Magnification. Motion. Navigation. Text to speech. Text to speech. On. Enable.
No. Okay. Thank God. That's it. That's the most annoying thing ever. I guess if you're blind, what the hell? When would you ever want to do that? If you can't read? That goes pretty far. Anyway, I'm sorry for that. That was an experience. Let me see. Combat vibration cues. I haven't seen this kind of detail of the menu yet. Audio volumes. That's pretty cool. Let's leave that off. Motion sickness. Visual aid. Damn, that goes pretty far. Okay, let's start over here. We need to look at the options a little bit more. This is all fine by me. Lock on aim. Automatically lock on to enemy targets when aiming. So it's off by default. That's what we want. We want to be a bit of a challenge. If you set it to auto target, you will lock onto the next enemy automatically, even if they're off screen. There is some degree of aim assist. Let's look at the HUD. Hit markers, health and weapon. tutorial messages. Complete the story to unlock. Okay. I guess let's leave it to the default. There's so many options for a PlayStation game, actually. I guess they want you to experience the game as in a cinematic way as possible. But I don't mind a HUD and clutter on the screen so much. Subtitles, this is perfectly fine. I've already tempered with those settings when the game booted. Brightness, language, controls. Yeah. Alright, I think we're fine. Let's look at the extras for some reason. The model viewer. Inspect the character models that appear across the story. Well, that's so useless. There's always these kind of extras in the games when you have graphics or models or like art of the game. I mean, who cares, right? Why is that a thing? The main story is still downloading? Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure what that means. Do we need an update or something? Let's see. New game. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Very light. Explore and experience the story with a lighter combat challenge. Camera and aim assistants are enabled by default. Light. Less challenging. Resources are more common. Enemies are less dangerous. Provides a moderate provides a balanced experience. Resources are limited. Hard. For those looking for a greater challenge, resources are very limited and enemies are more dangerous. Survivor. An intense, demanding challenge. Resources are extremely scarce and enemies are deadly. Well, I like the premise of that, but the fact is that if I'm doing a let's play on it, this might be very annoying to watch because I would die a lot. I played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order that came out earlier this year on the hardest difficulty mode, and I quite like it because if you play a game on the hardest difficulty mode, it makes it more challenging, and the game can actually change and give you a totally different experience, but it can also be very frustrating. So for now, I'm just going to play moderate, and it's probably the only time I play this game because I don't do replays very often. Or hard. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's go with moderate. It's fine. Aiming invert. Camera assist off. Sure, let's start. You have selected model. It can be changed anytime if I wish to. Waiting for butterflies or moths. Do I have to do something? No, it's loading. My PlayStation is actually sounding like a vacuum cleaner right now. It's like a rocket that ascends into the sky. I guess it's a pretty tough hardware for my old PS4 end of cycle game, of course. So it must be pretty.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just want to do right by her. And then we made it. You found the firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What'd you do?
Saved her. Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
God damn. That's that's a lot. What does Ellie know?
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
Didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
And so we start as Joel still. It's actually nice to have a little bit of a flashback as to what the end of the first game was. Yeah, this probably is the best looking game at least made on PS4. It's such a... I remember every time you play a new Naughty Dog game, you have to actually look at the environment because there's so much detail. And it's just glorious, basically. It looks glorious. Fantastic. I guess it's the only game that I played on PS4 that actually blowed me away graphically. It was Red Dead Redemption 2. Too bad I didn't really like that game. But still, it looked great. There are a few other examples probably, but I can't think of one. God of War, it was a very nice looking game, of course. Alright, so we're on horseback with Tommy? I don't remember if that's a familiar character or not. There are some people dead here. I guess I'm not sure where she is now, but Ellie is gone. Or at least not here now. Or am I guessing wrong? Let's have a look at the... there's a photo mode, because why not? I love photo modes. Not. Whoever wants... Photo modes, that's another thing. Every game has that nowadays, but it sucks. Alright, tutorials. What is all this? Survive, so retreat and heal. I guess we'll learn about this while playing, right? Let's just quickly sift through them. Yes, jumping, squeeze through. Crouch and prone. Of course, yeah. The combat has to come back at me. But we'll probably get used to it pretty soon. I guess saving the game does that automatically, I presume. It even tells you when the last checkpoint is. Alright, anything else? Can we actually... No, let's just ride the horse for now and follow Tommy? Timmy? Tommy, I think it was. Part of me wants to just go explore already and look everywhere, but I guess... it's not really necessary. I don't think there's much of collectibles in the game. There might be some. Uncharted had collectibles, but they were pretty useless to find. Except for the trophies that you can get. It gave you nothing. Maybe a golden gun or something for a second playthrough. Not something I care about, to be honest. So let's explore later. At other parts of the game. Gallop. Yeah, this looks fantastic. So where the hell are we exactly? It's a kind of a city over there. It feels like I'm playing Red Dead Redemption with the horseback and all. It started on horseback as well, I think, that game. Some nice music. So it's like very early in the morning, I think. Considering the position of the sun, could be late in the evening, or late in the afternoon, I mean. Not sure about that. That might actually be more accurate. What does it say? No more gas, so that's why we're on horseback. Yeah, like the first game, I sometimes already have the feeling that I'm playing Fallout. With the zombie-like creatures. What were those names again? Clickers. Clickers they were, yeah. So the first game was, I think, moderately challenging as well. City of Jackson. Governor Smith issues mandatory evacuation by... BAM? November 2013, yeah, that's 7 years ago. So we're in Jackson. Turn off engine. Okay, that's not really interesting. Yep, what? You're talking at the horse? Joel? So the last Naughty Dog game was Uncharted The Lost Legacy, I think. An Uncharted spin-off. It was very good, I thought. A little more open world, free roaming than the other Uncharted games. Alright. So they have a pretty big community over here. Shall I follow you, or I'm in the lead now?
It's okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Yeah. About what we were talking about earlier. Can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
I'll see you later.
Oh, never mind. Ellie's here.
Hello. Ellie?
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking,
Hey,
but hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke. I thought about you. It's, oh shoot, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just, I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I'll laugh. I won't.
I'm trusting you.
Oh, there we go. We have to play the guitar. Use the bumper to choose a chord. I'm not very good at playing guitar. Does it matter? Oh god. Swipe to strum. Swipe? Okay, this shouldn't be too hard, I think. Guitar Hero.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I've not And sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for anymore. As I believe, and I believe as I can see our future days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing
I
about
promised
this.
that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
Deal.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating the clock? It's time consuming.
It's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
Shit. Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Fuck, this is so...
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Stuff together while we're late.
Right, and now
Smells fine.
we're 4 years later with Ellie. That's I wouldn't say the plot twist, but I didn't see it coming actually.
Tired.
So yeah, I think the gist of it, but I'm not sure about this. Earlier I said I'm not sure why the user score is pretty low. It might have something to do with people not liking her to be a lesbian, but I'm not sure about that. That would be pretty ridiculous if that would be the reason why it would rate so low. I think, hey, a rabbit. Hello, rabbit. That was already established in the first Last of Us, of course. But I'm not sure if that's the reason why people hate it. So let's not jump to conclusions yet.